I'm not gonna lie to you, going on a date is a lot like going on an interview. Even if you're qualified, that doesn't mean that you're gonna get the opportunity. You gotta have that extra charm if you wanna see her again and not get ghosted. That's why today, I'm gonna pass on some wisdom to you on how to survive dating according to anime. Now, hopefully you've watched the first video and hopefully you've gotten a date with the girl of your dreams. But how do you keep from not messing things up with her and keep your momentum going? Well, have no fear, for I am here. That's right, your Black Anime Dad will give you some of the do's and don'ts for a date and beyond. And as we said in the last video, this video is for comedic purposes, but I will give you some real pro tips that have worked for me in the past. But just know that not everything is 100% guaranteed to work. And number two, when trying to get a relationship with a woman, you need to establish a real connection with her, where she both trusts and feels comfortable around you. Being just friends is not an option. Love will come later down the line, but you do want to have that genuine connection. So before we pick up where we left off in the last video, I'm gonna need you guys to do me a favor. Make sure that you like, comment, share this video around. Sub up to the page if you're watching this on YouTube. And after you sub up, please make sure you hit that hype button. And if you're watching this on TikTok, drop me a follow. So, a little bit of housekeeping. In the last video, before we get into our current advice to help out my guys, in the last video, somebody asked, well, how do I get a boyfriend? What would I have to do? So, if you are a lady who is looking to get a boyfriend, there are 3 simple things that you really need to do. The first thing that you need to do is make sure that you don't give it away too quickly, that you may be ratchet or a gold digger, because most guys don't like that. Some guys do, but most of them don't. So if you are that way, don't tell them. You gotta play it classy, like Nami does from One Piece. She is a gold digger, but she's got a lot of other redeeming qualities. Make sure that you let those shine. Number 2, don't say anything that makes you sound mentally unstable. Keep the revenge stories to yourselves. You know, that like that time that you slimed out your whole clan, or when you blew up your ex's car even though you wasn't mad. You know, keep those types of stories to yourself. The third tip is the most important. You need to look as attractive as possible. In fact, you could forget points number 1 and 2. If you're attractive enough, a lot of guys are not even gonna care. We live in the time of simps, and men are down bad. And if you can make yourself sexy enough, you might not get a marriage mate, but if you follow these 3 basic steps, it'll put you on the radar of most men, and then you can pick and choose which one you want, while accepting all the attention that comes your way, which is what women want, until they meet a guy that they actually like, or they see their friends getting married and having children, and they say, well, I really want that. I should meet a nice guy. So, ladies, those are my 3 points of advice for you, but if you can do number 3 really well, at the end of the day, it did work for Boa. She had the whole One Piece world minus Luffy simping for her.